Hi everyone, welcome back. And if you're new, hi, how you doing? Today is day 18 of Octoberween 2024, and I have two molts. It's the ghost that you might have seen in the last video, and the owl. So I plan on dusting the owl. Now the ghost, I do have some white glitter somewhere, so I'll probably get the owl done and then put you on pause and go find that white glitter. I tried a little bit, but I don't think I looked hard enough, so let's go ahead and get this started. The yellow goes into the start like in the last two. And let me go ahead. I'm not using gloves when I'm doing the mica because it's just those gloves that, you know, they've got extra long fingertips on them, and that makes it so difficult. So we're going to see what we can do about this owl. I have prepared, set aside, measured parts A and B in separate containers while I do this so that they can settle on their bubbles. And we're just going to pop some of this in here and there, kind of. I'm sure that's supposed to be its talons. If I'm not sounding too with it, it's because, well, it's that day when I'm just not feeling too with it. My stomach's still off. I'm a little bit tired, even though I've been getting sleep. So I'm doing my best, everybody. I'm going to get it. Okay, I don't know what he's sitting on other than it has to be a branch. So I'm going to go ahead and try to put some brown into that area. Let me get my switching sponge real fast. And, well, first before I do that, let's kind of put a dollop right there on his forehead. Okay, I'll be right back and we'll go find the brown and the white glitter. Oops, sorry, didn't mean to move the camera like that. Alright, glitter found. This is iridescent glitter. So I'm going to go ahead and do the ghost first. It's the least hard to do. Let's go ahead and cover up the owl so I don't spread glitter into there. Unintentionally, that is. Yeah, I loosen up the cap and then don't take it off. That's smart. So we're supposed to have our first snowfall sometime later today. Well, I'm doing this on the 17th. So we're supposed to have our first snowfall on October 17th. I am trying to get ahead a little bit on these because I still haven't been able to decorate anything. And I really want to. But that means I have to move a whole bunch of furniture around and all that, box up as much stuff as I can so I can move the furniture because the furniture is heavy as it is. And I can get my husband to help me with moving it when he's here and when he's not wanting to just rest. And after today, I'm sure he's going to want to just rest. Our temperatures have dropped considerably today. And, you know, we have our years here where we have the cold and snow comes in at the end of September. And then we have the days when, or years when the snow takes a while to get here. But during those times, the snow is like angry or something that it hadn't gotten here sooner. And boy, does it lay into us. And we are not unfamiliar with temperatures that hit -50, which is extremely cold. And yes, we still have people that work out in it. We don't have snow days here. Our schools do not have snow days. Our jobs. And if you hear a lot of noise in the background soon, it's because they're busy grading our street just before the snows hit. Makes a lot of sense. I know how to look at a weather report. But I'm expecting some pretty darn good cold coming in this year. I have osteoarthritis, and it's a really good indicator that snows are going to hit hard and the cold is going to come in bad. And so, yeah, we kind of listen to me. If the weather says, oh, it's only going to slightly be cold, but I feel it's going to be extra cold, it usually is. And if it says less than a half an inch possible, it's usually over an inch or 2 or 10. One year we had such a bad snowstorm come in May, and it dumped 18 feet of snow on the mountains and about 6 feet of snow down here. Very interesting time, especially since I told my daughter that that was going to happen, and she didn't listen. She wanted to go shopping in another town, so she talked her boyfriend, her then boyfriend, into driving her there. And I was watching her children, and I get a call from her that says, Mom, I'm stuck. We're stuck. And what she meant was they didn't listen to the road closure and decided to, at her insistence, take a back road. That is something you just don't do in any snow country. If the main road is closed, the back roads are worse. So you listen to that, you don't go the back road. And so the weather was bad enough that I'm going to add a little bit of this iridescent silver sparkle. But yeah, it was bad enough that we ended up having to call search and rescue. She tried explaining where they were. Well, search and rescue got there, and they weren't there any longer. They abandoned the vehicle and went walking in waist and chest high snow. So search and rescue went on about their business, trying to find her. And, well, they did. They found them eventually. All cold, complaining, etc. And they were at a farmhouse whose road was closed because it was all snowed in, no snowplow. But for approximately 4 hours, they were walking the back road trying to get help. And that didn't work a whole lot for them, I'll tell you. By the time they got back, I was extremely tired, worn out. But when they walked through the door, I couldn't help it. I laughed. I just absolutely laughed. I know, it's a cruel thought, but things turned out well. So, I didn't have to have them search a week or 2 or 3 for them. So I laughed. And I couldn't help myself. I just laughed and laughed so hard. But she'd lived here for a long time before that incident, and she knew how bad the roads could get in the winter. But she was persistent, and she did learn her lesson, though, at that point. Well, actually, I think more. He learned his lesson not to listen to her when he knew better. And that's strange how that happens. People will follow someone because they like them so much into an abyss. And that's what he did. Okay, so let's get these other colors going. And yes, I do see some glitter in the moon, but that's fine too. All right, let's move this out of the way. Oh wait, let's get the star first. I'm going to have to turn it upside down to do that so I can see what I'm doing. If I'm going quiet, it's because I'm concentrating. All right, now that I've gotten the star, and the ghosts done, I'm going to go ahead and put you on fast forward. Gee, I'm sorry, I forgot to take it off of fast forward. But as you saw, I put glow paste in. And I did also add some Marabou Rainbow. And I'm just topping it as I need real fast here. Letting it flow out wherever it's going to go. Or in some cases, flow in. Making sure I have enough in. Because I do want to do what I did the last time and have a good dome to it. Might have enough in the owl, I do. Okay. I believe I have enough in both. So, the skull gets the rest. It looks like we're going to have to do one more time for that skull. So I guess I'm going to have to do one more luminous after this. Let's get down in here, get it all out. Okay, I think the best thing I can do now is go ahead, put you on pause, let this cure. I was hoping to get up to his teeth, well, the bottom of his teeth, but looks like that's not going to happen. Maybe we'll just take it up on his teeth like that and hope it doesn't run completely off. Try to get down in here a little bit where those cheekbones are. I'd say where the ear bones are, but well, we know there's no such thing as ear bones, right? I'm not pushing against there because we don't want a problem with it sinking down below it. And it looks like I've got a few bubbles to contend with in the owl. So I'm going to go ahead and put you on pause and take care of that. Okay, they're ready. So let's try to see how this goes. Unfortunately, it's still daylight, so I'll have to take pictures and go ahead and maybe post them on the community board. Just check there. They're pretty much self-explanatory anyway. You know they're going to glow. The only thing is it going to glow through some of this mica? Well, that's interesting. One of the thinnest pieces of resin I've ever made in my life. I'm not Salem giving a squeak or two. He's in the bathroom, waiting for dinner. All right. There's the ghost. I love the sparkle in it. And the owl. Oh, that didn't turn out bad at all. All right, everybody. Peace out. All right, it's dark enough for me to be able to charge these up. So I'm going to go ahead and charge them. And then we'll turn off the light and see how it goes. And there they are. We'll get the ghost up first. They're not staying glowing very long, but sorry, get that stupid light out of here. Oops, sorry. And that's them. So yeah, they don't stay very bright very long at all. And yet this wasn't under the lamp. And it's glowing pretty good. Oh, well, we can't see that in there either. So, it's not very long lasting. But UV reactive. So, anyway, that's what they look like. All four of that set done. Peace out.